As the Moon Boys are right now clenching their cheeks harder than a middle-aged man clenching his fist every time his daughter brings over a new boy, Bitcoin right now faces the distinct possibility of something very big for the baby bears. And it is extremely serious. And in a shocking admission of elderly dementia, Warren, all-you-can-eat buffet, says that he wouldn't pay $25 for all the Bitcoin in the world because his brain is currently shrinking like a squished banana. And this Bitcoin analysis bottom prediction will leave you shaking, quaking, and begging for more. I'm your host, Ronald McDonald the Clown, and I have an urgent warning in this video, and I promise, if you watch till the very end, you will literally not be the same. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those ghost notifications, and miss these absolutely time-sensitive alerts as well. If you're saying bonuses, deals, staking with our ADA pool to earn rewards, getting crypto, getting altcoins, trading, all these bonuses, make sure to check out everything below. A lot of people have been trading this market, and this has been referred to many times as of late as a trader's market. So if you're interested in trading, make sure to check out all the bonuses below. Remember, trading is risky, but I mean, holding your Bitcoin down 80% is also risky. And as well, I have one Instagram and Twitter, and they're in my description below. And without any further ado, let's dump on it. As Bitcoin right now trades significantly below 40K, as we've been battling this range forever, Bitcoin right now is just moments away from potentially setting a fifth red weekly candle in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in just a few hours, we'll be getting a fifth candle close. If Bitcoin does not close above 39,500, currently it's significantly below that. If it does not close there above that, then this will be a fifth red weekly candle in a row, indicating that it has gotten very dumpy and potentially indicating that will there be any relief on the way? So let's start here. Bitcoin repeats a rare weekly chart signal that resulted in a 50% Bitcoin dip last time. So two moving averages warn of a bear market style price floor in the making, saying analysis 1 month after Bitcoin's weekly chart death cross. Bitcoin is facing a rare phenomenon that has historically resulted in a price cut of 50%. And this is very big. And while it may look harmless, at a glance, the result of the first two events in 2014 and 2018 was a Bitcoin loss of about 50% here, which, according to this analysis, could take months, nearly half a year to recover. Now, am I saying this is going to happen? Absolutely not. In fact, I like that this article is talking about this because I think it's, by talking about this, I think it makes it less likely to happen. Usually when you read an article about where Bitcoin price is going to go, it never happens. So that's good. That's a positive thing. If Bitcoin could not capitulate this time and hold above 35K, it would be incredibly bullish. And a best case scenario, given how weak global markets look, it is a downward slide in 3 to 6 months potentially of recovery. We have already. So here's the good thing about this is that we've been dumping for the past 6+ months straight. It's been straight dumpy. Bitcoin's been getting absolutely dunked and crunched on. And if we would have another big dip like this, let's say even a 50% slash, maybe bringing us down to about 20,000 or something insane like that. Basically, if that would happen, there would be almost nowhere else to go but up. So if that would happen, let's say Bitcoin did go to 24,000, I would be asking mommy and daddy for massive loans to go absolutely long on Bitcoin and altcoins, especially altcoins, to accumulate more Bitcoin and everything like that. I mean, it would just be an opportunity of a lifetime. Do I think we'll get that? I don't. But a part of me, the little itsy bitsy moon boy inside of me, is praying that we go down to 25,000, because then I would literally take that as a opportunity of a lifetime to accumulate as absolutely much as I could. I've been doing this for over 5 years, and I'm just saying, that type of opportunity does not come around often. And one of the best things that I ever did was buy some Bitcoin when it crashed to 3,000 or 4,000 back in very early 2020. Okay. By very early 2021, I already, wrote up so many gains in Bitcoin and altcoins that, it had changed my situation basically by the end of 2020. And if I would be given another opportunity like that, I would be silly not to take that. Right. So again, I personally, it might sound crazy to some people, but I would love to see that happen. I don't think it will. But if it does, one of the reasons I think that that could happen is the USD increasing in strength here. But with the USD continuing to strengthen against foreign fiat currencies and tightening financial conditions, a breaking point for a historically over-leveraged economic system is approaching by design. And for Dylan LeClaire here, it's very much a case of short-term pain but long-term gain for holders. And the recovery will come by a pivot with the Fed when they reach unsustainable inflation-busting monetary tightening. And the Fed will eventually be forced to switch back to easing, as a deep global recession will follow any sustained period of money tightening, in his opinion, which again, I agree. And so we're seeing very bearish things here, right? We have this. We have something else we're going to be getting into in a second, but as well, Warren Buffett saying that he wouldn't pay $25 for all the Bitcoin in the world. But, he has dementia. And Grandfather Time saying that crypto is stupid and evil. Sounds very good. I wonder if these fine young gentlemen will be on this earth in the next 5 to 10 years. I surely hope that they are. They're beautiful human beings, and they deserve to live in their wrinkly skin for eternity. But as well, Bitcoin halving analysis hints at a 24K bottom before the end of this year. So again, traders say Bitcoin's current price aligns with the Bitcoin halving model, leading analysts to expect another, $24,000 crash before the end of the year. If Bitcoin would get cut in half right now at about 38K, obviously, that would make 19 or 20,000, roughly about a 50% slash there. And 24,000 would be a little bit below that, but Bitcoin price failed to hit the long-term prediction of 100,000 based on like the stock to flow and other stuff. And many analysts now find themselves wondering about the outlook for the next 6 to 12 months. But with that being said, Bitcoin did not go as high as many people thought it would. So is it also likely that Bitcoin might not crash as many people are expecting it will. But a general overview of the 4-year cycle was discussed here with analysis indicating the most profitable bear market bottom for Bitcoin will take place, or the most probable and profitable, I guess, will take place in November and December of 2022. And again, very rarely are these accurate, but it's worth talking about because I feel like now that we're talking about it, it won't happen. So we're just getting rid of possibilities by putting them out into the universe. But as on the chart shown above, each time this oscillator has dipped below the current reading, Bitcoin prices in a sharp rally shortly after. So the possibility of, based on this high liquid supply shock oscillator, is Bitcoin due for a nice move to the upside? Pretty much most on-chain data will show you yes, Bitcoin is overdue for a nice pump to the upside. But again, macroeconomic factors I think are the main reason that we're not seeing that. But something sure feels like it's about to break here with Bitcoin. 5 things to know this week, and we're just going to go through a few key points here. But as the surging US dollar sparks suspicion based on an equally grim macro picture, it looks as though Bitcoin could be set for a little dump, potentially setting the stage for either one final dump like we've been talking about, or a fake out where we don't see that at all. The largest crypto has closed a 4th weekly, and we're in danger of a 5th very, very shortly here. And one component of the macro landscape firmly in a bullish mode, unfortunately for crypto traders looking to see Bitcoin go up, is the US dollar and the strength that we see here. But according to Preston Peisch, as I'm incorrectly purposely pronouncing this, something feels like it's about to break here, and that's just absolutely for sure. And this article goes over a lot more like on-chain data as well, important, potentially some fractals that might have some validity or not, the Ichimoku cloud potentially having some strong resistance for Bitcoin. Either way, a lot of this is rehashed stuff that we've been looking at, but it obviously does look as though Bitcoin is ready to break. Now, I think, again, if we would sum this up, I think what is going to happen no matter what soon is we're going to see a move to the downside, whether it is a fake out and we reverse, or it is the beginning of further dumpiness. Either way, I think right now, in the very, very, very short term, the next big move is going to be to the downside. And this could be very, very good with a quick switcheroo, fake out, and mommy make out to the upside, or what I personally think is just as beautiful, if not more delicious and voluptuous, which would be a dump to the downside, where the prices of our dreams could be attained for Bitcoin in these altcoins, okay? Imagine being able to buy Bitcoin for some of these low levels. That's awesome. But imagine how much you could buy some of these altcoins for. You would be able to set yourself up for life if you even invest in a few projects that have even a fraction of the percent runs that they had in early 2020 and early 2021, okay? So if you're looking at these charts and you're getting very upset or something like that, that is not the mindset you want to have, okay? truly, if you do want to be successful, you need to look at these charts. Potentially, if we do see massive drops and a giant pullback in the market, again, largely propelled by the global markets, which just inherently, they just do not look that good, right? I think everyone would agree on that. If we do see a pullback like that, it is up to you to maintain the mindset and the frame of reference of just knowing that entries into these assets after big dumps like this are exactly how the most money is made. If you look at it as an opportunity, then you will be 1,000% better off. Okay. So again, that's like the best advice I could give you, is that look at this chart, and it's so simple, but so many people fail to have the ability to do that. They look and they see it dumping and they think, wow, it really is over, time to go home. And the most money I've ever made is by not listening to people like that, and in fact thinking they're absolute morons for thinking Bitcoin is done, altcoins are done, whatever. Buying when it's lower and then simply just waiting. Basically, to sum it up, if Johnny and Jimmy down the street are bearish on Bitcoin, then buy it. Okay, it really is that simple. When everybody's scared, when everyone thinks it's dead, don't listen to them unless you want to also not be successful. If you guys are new channel, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and let's go to NBC's absolute time sensitive as well. If you guys are any bonuses, deals, remember, I keep saying this more and more pop up about how this is absolutely like the best environment for trading, specifically as of the past 6 months, like the best environment for shorting Bitcoin, because of how much it's dumping. But yeah, I mean, one of the best strategies, absolutely, I think, to accumulating more Bitcoin is by trading altcoins. It just makes the most sense, in my opinion. Again, it is very risky, but if you're interested in trading or getting altcoins, you can use the links with bonuses below. Absolutely, it's risky. You're not going to become a trillionaire by tomorrow, right? That's not the idea. But again, if you truly believe that we are headed for some dumpiness, then again, I think there's only one reasonable rational play for that. As well, I have one Instagram and one Twitter account, and they're in my description below. Without further ado, that's for me.